I am in my car right now. I wasn't planning on making this video today. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I just feel really good and positive, and I'm just feeling like I am called to give you this message right now. So I want to talk to you about those negative things that you say to yourself, those negative feelings that you get from time to time, or maybe every single day, depending on where you are in your life right now. And I want to put it in perspective for you and teach you a different way of thinking so that you can control that negativity. And it makes so much sense when you think about it. It's fucking remarkable. So those negative thoughts that you get, whatever, and that's towards anything, like with your negativity towards your job, towards your relationship, towards yourself, towards your fitness journey, just for yourself as a human, just loving yourself, and all of that negativity that comes, that is pain. That is pain that is coming from a place of your past that you might not even recognize is coming from your past. It could be just a subconscious pain from your childhood. Like self-love and feeling good enough, like that, feeling good enough in your own skin. That could be from a past boyfriend, from a father, from a little kid in elementary school or fucking kindergarten that picked on you and made fun of you. There was actually, you probably don't know it, or maybe you do know it. I am, and I always have been, a very self-conscious person. Never really feeling good enough. I didn't really ever, I don't know, see the value in me, and I never looked at myself and thought I was all that great. And it really stems from, when I think about it, it goes back to, my father not being around, and my father had another family, three other kids, another wife that wasn't my mom, and that's who he chose to love and give his attention to, and he didn't give my sister and I any love ever. And when we would see him, it was just, he would say things to me at a young age that have stuck with me for my whole entire life. One of them being, I know all of my kids are, because my maiden name is Lhasa. I know, a Lhasa. I know my kid is a Lhasa because they have that Lhasa monkey nose. And I've always, my whole life, been very self-conscious of my nose. I feel like it's too big. I don't know. And also my eyes are an almond shape. I'm Cuban, and there was a boy in my elementary school. I'll never forget that he said this to me. I'm not going to say the name because people from my town follow me, and I don't even care to say his name because I'm over it, obviously, but this has stuck with me for my whole entire life. He said that I was the girl with the monkey nose and the Chinese eyes, and that stuck with me. I don't even remember how old I was, but like that stuck with me. And I was in an abusive relationship in high school and in college that I kept a complete secret and put a smile on my face, and not one person knew until it was in the newspaper that I got beat up. And just being that, all of that negativity from my past, and other things that have happened in my life, it really has been hard for me to find my self-worth. So that is my pain. I know that that's where my pain comes from in regard to my self-worth and just my body image and just feeling good enough and all of that stuff. I know where that comes from. So for you, when you feel that pain, that anxiety, whatever pain that you're feeling in whatever area in your life, it comes from somewhere. There's a reason why you feel that way. And when you can establish why you feel that way, it kind of makes it make a little bit more sense, but that doesn't take away the pain that you feel. And pain is energy. It really is just energy. And pain needs, that energy of pain, it needs to be fed. And it is an energy. It's an energy. It's a being inside of your body, and it needs to be fed to live. So in order for that pain to live and to be fed, it brings up that negative feeling. It brings up those past feelings that you might not even realize it is stemming from your past as a grown adult. But the pain has been feeding your anxiety, feeding your negativity for so many years that's how it gets fed. That's how it grows and stays with you. So when you get that feeling of pain, negativity. And when I say pain, I'm talking about anything negative, those negative thoughts in your head towards anything. Not being good enough, your job, a relationship, not finding a man, trying to find the love of your life and just men are nowhere. You're in a dead-end job that you hate, and your boss is just, whatever your pain is, your pain is energy, which is asking to be fed. So whenever you get those negative thoughts, and I'm just going to use body image because I feel like that's the most relatable. We all go through body image pain, body image negativity. When you wake up in the morning on those days and you look at yourself and you're just like, the first thing that pops into your head is just how disgusting you think you look, and just you look fat, you are fat, you're bloated, you're ugly, we all have those thoughts. Men, women, I don't care how old you are, we all have those thoughts. That is your pain asking for fuel, asking for food to keep living. So when you get those thoughts in your head, those negative thoughts in your head, from now on, I want you to think of that, and I want you to identify that. And I want you to say, you know what, pain? I see you. You're trying to be fed. You're trying to get me to feed you so that you can continue to live inside of me. But I'm not going to give you that power. I am beautiful today. I accept myself today. And it kind of makes it fucking silly when you think about it. Like, just I'm being negative for no fucking reason. Like, it is just all energy that we are creating, and it's so fucking silly. And another example that I have for you is, I'm talking about me right now, and hopefully you can relate to this. When I have those days of, oh my God, I feel so fat, and so I look fat, and it could be because I'm just bloated, but I look in the mirror and I'm fat. I am fat today. I'm gaining weight. What am I doing? And then I go to my husband. I'm so fat today. Look at me. And when I'm in those moods, like Brian, he knows it, I am just the worst to myself, but I feel like I have to tell him, like, oh, look how fat I am. And then when he tries to talk me out of that negativity, I get even more angry. And that is feeding into my pain even more. That anger is feeding your pain even more. It's giving it so much more fucking power. So if you are catching yourself even being rude or mean to somebody else, think of that as your pain. It is just asking for fuel, asking to be fed. Get that negativity out of your body, and it's always going to be there. It really, truly always will be there. You will always have that energy in your body. So when you get those feelings of negativity, of anger, of self-doubt, whatever, hi, I see you. I'm not going to feed you today. I'm good. Recognize that it's there and say, you know what? I'm not going to feed you today. I'm good. And try to either let it go or try to come back with a positive and just literally laugh it off as if you're like, that is energy that is wanting to be fed. You're not going to feed that beast. There's no place in your heart, in your mind for that negativity. It needs to starve and it needs to dwindle away, and it will come up. It will test you. It will test you because it's going to be hungry, but you do not feed it. You do not feed in to your pain. No more. We are better than that. We are bigger than that. All right. So I hope this makes sense. It might be a little out there. I'm going to post it to my Instagram TV thing. Let me know in the comments if this is making sense to you, and I challenge you. Anything negative that comes up in your life, it could be negative, it could be anger, anything that is negative, that is just pain that is coming up to be fed. So say hi, then say bye-bye. I'm not feeding you. I'm done. I'm better than that. I'm evolving. Let me know if this makes sense. I'm really interested to see if you vibe with this, because it just makes so much fucking sense to me, and it lit me up on fire when I thought about it today, and I want to know what you guys think. So I'm gonna go now. I'm in my car. I'm gonna go home, go grocery shopping, and I will talk to you guys later. Let's start a discussion in the comments below. Bye, guys.